You're watching Masters in Trading Live with Jonathan Rose.
Hey everybody. Wow, interesting. Sorry guys, seems like my camera is flipping around, but that's okay. I think I'm still okay. Let me make sure I'm on the right camera. Hey Telvin, would you switch my camera? Hey guys, I'm just reaching out to my video producer Telvin. Should be good now. Oops, not so good now. Telvin, am I okay? I don't mind presenting like this if that's cool. You think we're good? Just give us a second here, guys. We are live. I get on here live every day. The market's open, 11 a.m. Not bad. We're good. I'm just going to go with this. This is actually the computer front-facing camera, not my other camera, but I think we're still good to go. Guys, thanks so much for joining Masters in Trading Live. Now we're on the big camera. We have a lot of cameras here in my home studio. I get on here every day. The market's open 11 a.m. Just get on, try to add as much value as I can. Today, we're going to go over a few things. Big announcement. We have our big money tell. We opened up what was called the MIT Masters in Trading Challenge, and we did that last November. The feedback was awesome. We had about 200 people go through the challenge. We took all the feedback that you guys gave us from the previous challenge and redid all the videos. So we just came out with a brand new Masters in Trading. It's a 7-day challenge. Chris Water dropped the link in the chat. So you guys grab the link, watch that video. And if you're watching the recording, the Big Money Tell, I'm going to drop this link in the video description. So all you can do is just click and make sure you get a chance to watch this video, the Big Money Tell. As Chris says, the link is pinned to the top. Awesome. Make sure you watch that. I'm excited to hear your feedback. Really excited about the new Masters in Trading Challenge. Okay, what are we going to talk about, guys? Well, we follow what's called unusual option activity. Unusual option activity is following the biggest option orders that go on in the market. So if I just pull up my pen right here, we saw some unusual option activity in RX. RX is a drug company. It's an AI-driven drug company. So it's got all like the hot labels, right? We saw 19,000 option contracts that trade in RX, and we saw that on June 4th, 0604. This is the exact alert that went out to our unusual option activity room. And then today, RX has a nice little bounce. It rallies higher. It's up about 11%. And then Roger makes 100%. Don makes 100%. Navi, great start to the day. Sold at 99 cents. Doubling your money is always fun. And Snowman doubles his money a little bit more. Gets in at 43 cents and out at 96 cents. Eddie's in at 51 cents, out at $1.26. And then James locks in $12,000 on RX. Really good trade. Now, how did we know about this trade, guys? It was the 19,000 options that we saw. We like to celebrate with the glockenspiel, but again, this is just rinse and repeat. We waited around. We saw 19,000 options trade on this random AI drug company. When we see something like that, we always like to say where there's smoke, there is fire. As soon as we saw that order, RX ended up going from $5 to $6. And in the options, because of the leverage, you can make 100% really, really quickly. So congrats to everybody that was able to take advantage of RX. Really, really great trade. let's press on. Let's talk about Snowflake. Snowflake is an insurance company. It's a data company. June 4th, Snowflake is rising after their investor day. So investor day, the company's talking up their stock. The stock ends up rallying. Okay, fine. But kind of interesting that when you see something like that, Snowflake rising, and then if you look at the stock chart, it's gone straight up. That always makes me kind of call BS. Because April 2nd, Liberation Day, you had Snowflake trading at about $120. 2 months later, Snowflake rallies and trades $220. So the darn stock rallies $100. Snowflake holds its investor day to say, buy our stock, it's going higher, it's going higher. Well, look what happens though. They are selling. So this came to my attention because whenever a stock moves that fast, I'm always calling a little bit of BS. But here's Snowflake. CFO, fine, he's retiring. He sold $82 million worth of stock on May 28th, 2025. On March 25th, he sold $50 million worth of stock. First at 162, then at 205. Really great fill, Michael. I'm surprised you didn't get out at 110 when it was trading after Liberation Day. Okay, what else did they do? June 2nd, Christian takes $2 million out at 205, at 200, at 168, at 160. Guys, where were all your sales down here? How come nobody was selling at 140? But now all of a sudden, we're going to hold an investor day and everybody's going to start selling? Let's see who else is selling. We have the CFO. We have this Christian person. Let's go other executives. May 28th. Heck yeah, because they all want to lock in that really, really high prices. So lots of systematic selling, but I don't know, guys. That to me is unusual movement. Not only that, Snow bumps up right to its expected move. For those that watch the program, you guys know that in order for a stock to get through its expected move, there needs to be a reason. There needs to be some oomph. There needs to be some power that can move that stock. So let's go to, we call it our volatility visualizer. Let me put in Snow. And I think you're going to see a lot of resistance up at this level. Snow stays within its expected move 70% of the time if I go back 3 years. So if you're long this stock, you'd want to get on prints. It's time to get out. Option traders, you may consider buying some puts, playing for a pullback in Snow. That's something that you can do. What we like to do is I like to look at everything as far as divergences. So when I look at Snow, I want to then look at what other companies are closely correlated with ticker Snow. And I did that research. We have Snow closely correlated with TDC, Datadog, DDOG, and then Mongolia MDB something. So we have Snow is right here. I think Snow trades lower, and you could consider doing a divergence trade. Maybe you look into buying TDC. Maybe you look into buying MDB. Those are the kind of trades that we look for at Masters in Trading. A reason for Snow to come off, and then if we don't want to just do buying puts, playing for Snow to come off, what can we do against that trade? That's what we call a divergence trade. Very cool. Very cool strategy. That's what I got, my friends. Does that make sense? Question about game earnings. I don't have any real good feeling about game earnings. I think game is all about them raising money and buying Bitcoin. I don't think their earnings are going to matter much as far as moving the individual stock. With that being said, Chris pinned the big tell to the chat. So if you get a chance, guys, go watch that big tell. We're only allowing 100 people in at a time, so lock in your spot. Right now, I'm going to move to our all access. In our all access, we're going to talk about our open positions. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you live tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. Hey, all access, hopping back on.